Hey guys, welcome to a new video on the channel, and in this video today we'll be making the dress that you can see on the thumbnail. And for this I already have my fabric. I'll be using scuba fabric, and I already have it folded into the body circumference divided by 4 with an addition of 1 inch for sewing allowance, or for the dress allowance. So the first thing I'm going to do is I will go on to measure the full length of this dress. For the full length of this dress is 40 inches, but I'll be adding 2 inches, and this 2 inch is going to cover both the folding at the bottom and the shoulder at the top. So this is my 2 inches. So as usual, first thing I'll do is measure out the shoulder section, and this is what we have. I'm going to drop it by 9 here. As usual, please make a straight line, come in by 1 here and curve it. Then we measure out the neckline. I want to drop it by 1 inch. So this is what we have. Now the neck part is a very deep V. We're going to measure the body circumference on this dress here. So what you can see on the fabric currently is the measurement from the shoulder to the bust side, the under bust, the waist, and the hip measurement. And all of this, like I mentioned in the beginning, have the addition of 1 inch allowance. For the dress, after it has been framed out, then we'll go on to frame. So now after we've trimmed out the front, we'll go on to place on the back as usual, and then just follow the same pattern to trim out for the back. But for the back, it's not going to be a V-neck. It's going to be a round neck. So we can just from here trace out for the back here, and the allowance is going to be like this. So this is what we have for the back neck, and so with this we'll also just still go on to trim out the dress. So now we want to trim out the zipper allowance at the back. So we'll come to the waist side, which is here, and we'll take out 1 inch as usual. So this is our zipper allowance here, and then we'll go on to blend it out into the back and do the same thing for the top side. And then we'll go on to trim. So guys, now I don't cutting for the back and front sides, but on the front of this dress there's a little slit in front, so now we want to cut out that slit. Now this is my fabric here. And so to cut out this front slit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the dress to the part I want to use for the front, which is this part. Then I'm going to fold in this part by this much, just the way it's going to be when I'm done sewing the dress. So I want to cut it out. So this is what it's going to look like in front. So guys, to cut out the bottom of this, I'm going to divide it equally into 4 parts. So when I measured from here to here, it's giving me 23. A half is 11.5, and then the quarter, which is going to be 1 part of it, I'm going to put it on 6 inches. So I'm going to mark out 6 inches on this part here. Now I'm going to make it deep by 4 inches because I don't want it deep at all. So this is what I'm going to be trimming out on this dress. So this is it here. After we've trimmed it out, you can see that it is not wide, it's just enough, because I also want to be able to wear this dress to church and where else. So we're going to cut the sleeve now. Now for the sleeve of this dress, I'm going to be working with 25 inches, but because this is already a very stretchy material, it is going to still stretch more. So I'm just going to add, I'm not going to add anything for the sewing allowance at the top, but I'm going to add 1 inch to be able to bend it at the bottom, which is going to make it 26. So we go on to mark out 26 on this point here, and then we're going to cut this out, because I want to cut this separate from the rest of this dress. So we'll be working with this for the arm. So we'll go on to mark out the half length. If you look at the dress also, the top part of the sleeve was a bit fitted, then the bottom side was free. So we're going to mark from the shoulder to elbow length and then to the free length. So for my shoulder to elbow length, I'll be using 11.5, which is where this is where it is going to be, and then this is the rest of the length. So we're going to go on to draft out a normal sleeve using our sleeve measurement. Hey guys, so this is the dress after it has been sewn together. This is what it looks like. As you can also see, I have put in the zip on the back side, and then this is the bottom of the dress. You can see the slit that was cut open, so I bent it using beads at the back and tacked it down, and then just went on to fold it to the bottom, just as you can see. And I did the same thing for the neckline here, and you can also see the V on the neckline. So for this, the armhole is a bit small, although it is very stretchy like you can see, but I'm going to trim it down by a little bit of 1 inch more, and then I'll go on to attach the sleeves. So this is the sleeve after we've cut it. This is just one of the sleeves, and it has also been folded at the bottom side. So I am going to attach this. So guys, this is the dress. Now I'm going to cut the armhole by 1 inch, but I want to show you the sewing part. So you can notice that it was sewn twice here, because the first one, when I made it and then I tried it on, it felt very free, and then when I held it, it felt like if I hold it in by 1 more inch of sewing allowance, although this is actually less than 1 inch, because the fabric is very stretchy. This is almost 1 inch. The fabric is very stretchy, and so if you want it to be very fit on your body, you're going to have to hold it in extra. Although I would still recommend that you have a little bit of allowance in, because so now we'll go on to cut by 1 inch, and so this is what we'll be working with. So I'm just going to this is the dress now after I've attached the sleeve on both sides, as we can see. So now we'll go on to beading the top and bottom of this dress.